What the is that? Hey, check it out. We here for you. Don't get right into it as normal. Before we start this live, as usual, we're gonna get into that gratitude. 5 things you thankful for. Simple things. Woke up this morning, active limbs, breathing on your own, using the bathroom on your own, roof over your head, family choices, lifestyle, options. We can do this all day. This is simple things that we shouldn't take for granted. When we get so wrapped up and want to complain and charge up, look at what you do have. You didn't have this last year. You didn't have that circle last year. You didn't have that glow last year. You didn't have the opportunity, that job, that bank account, them loved ones. You didn't have that last year. Or a year before that. Or the year before that. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody didn't wake up this morning, right? Alright, so real quick. I'm going to make a long story longer as usual. I was having a quick talk with an old head from a different generation. This was just reflecting about the youth. Oh, we're going to talk about the youth. And a little bit of this and that. He was telling me they don't listen. They so bogus. They so wild. They so rambunctious. In the ways they are. But also, they don't have no guidance. They don't have nobody leaning on them. They don't have nobody breathing on them. They don't have nobody. You can't come to no young lion on some, you shouldn't be doing this out here. Well, show me a way where I can. Show me a way I can get this money. Be more healthy. Collaborate more. Help me get opportunity. Teach me how to accumulate a little bit more funds. You can't do that. But y'all sit in the back and gossip and get mad over what they got going on. But what are you doing? What are you doing to help them? You got resources. You got a trade. You got skill. They don't listen. Find somebody to do listen. If I'm upset about something, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to get tied to a group. I'm going to reach out to some people that look at me as an influence, as a big brother, as a big homie, as a coach, as a whatever. And I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of insight, a little bit of feedback, a little bit of perspective. Because I want them to be better. See, the generation after the youth, they gatekeep too much. And I was telling him, bro, you got a nice car, a nice job. How much do it cost? You see some of these young guys out here selling t-shirts, selling shoes. Pour into them. How about you buy some of that merchandise? How about you buy a ticket to one of their fights? How about you buy a few things? You don't even have to even show up. Because when the adult, see that you invested in them, they're going to pay attention to you just a little bit longer. Because you just sitting them with words to the wise and back in my day, and they don't care. Because when I was young, I didn't care. You can help me get a bag, help me get a car, help me advance in life. I ain't trying to hear nothing what you saying. Don't give me no insight. Show me a person that making it the way that you professing to have ones make it. See, we talk heavy about, man, they just need they just ain't doing it. They so wild, they so disrespectful, they this and that. You haven't reached out to not one of them that you know, that you're familiar with, that you train with at the gym, that you go to church with, that's in your neighborhood. But you backbite about them. You sound worse than a female. Big bruh, you sound worse than a female. That ain't kosher. That's not mindful. That's very, very immature, very suspect, too questionable. I told the old head, if he just breathed on them just a little bit more, they don't listen. You don't have patience. You don't want to invest in them. You just want to tell. You don't want to pass that baton. You don't want to pass that baton. You don't want to reach the fact that you're 40, you're 50, you're 60. Your body don't look the same no more. The girls ain't attracted to you the way they used to be, and that's okay. People not breaking their neck to come see you, and that's okay. These people you see them trying to get better on these platforms. They trying to get better on the entrepreneur's tip, get better in their job, get better in their fatherhood. And the area that you strong at, that come natural to you, you can't reach out to them. Jump in that messenger like you jump in these females on Instagram that don't know you, like their posts, all these googly eyes and these love emojis for these females. But you can't do that to the community that you said. You want the community to progress, but you chasing clout. You can't accept that you got older. You can't accept that things is moving slower for you. But you established. They're not. You looking for the fame instead of the notoriety, and that's your problem. And them young heads, them little young lions, them Thundercats, they can see that. They can see that. And that's why they're not sweating you. They're not entertained by you. You want to do so more. You want to make a difference. Gossiping ain't making a difference. Laughing at them ain't not making a difference. Join the group, coming to their schools, coming to their colleges. Be an activist, some form, way, or fashion, because you want to reduce the problem, though, right? Seem like you just doing number pouring more fuel on the fire, though. That's what you're doing, big bro. It's not a good look. That gives me that is giving lack of masculinity, lack of leadership, lack of who you are. You want to tell them how they should act? Practice what you preach. Show them that it is possible. You'll be surprised who will reflect off of that. So, man, we gonna get into the how being vulnerable helps you. When I was younger, and I was getting stronger with saying no, being strong for myself, I thought I had to be available for everybody else, jump a hoop, flip over here, be an acrobat for everybody. And I started getting people in my circle that was supportive, that really cared about me. And how did I know they really cared about me? It's when they asked me to do a task for them. Like, for example, a guy asked me to help them move. My anxiety got crept up because I got them working 14 hours. I was tired. I ran 6 miles. I'm burnt out. I'm scared to tell them no. So, but in my mind, I'm like, I don't tell them no. And I'm coming up with if he got a problem, I'm just going to do this and that. So I let him know, like, bro, I can't do it. First thing he said was, oh, okay. Well, we're going to have some time tomorrow. If you want to come help out tomorrow, we'll have some more manpower if you would like to do it. He was calm. He was peaceful. And he let me know that the next day, we still friends. The next day, he still supporting me. The next day, he still got my back. We talk about friends, day ones. But when they tell you no, they don't throw you away. When they tell you no, you still big bro to them. And that's what we have trouble with. We so scared our anxiety kept up because friends in the past, relationships in the past, jobs in the past act funny when we told them no, when we wasn't available for them. And when I got that example, that kind of helped me. Then I had another friend who needed me to take him to work. I didn't have the gas to. I didn't have the means to. My anxiety crept up. I'm panicking because I want to be there for him. I want to lose my friendship because, once again, I'm getting out of that people-pleasing stage. I wasn't strong enough, but I told myself, I'm going to stand up for myself. Now, mind you, this man's not attacking me. He just asked me. So I let him know I can't do it. I'm like, bro, I can't. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, all right, man, well, you have a good day and stuff or whatever. I don't send me your cash check. I don't send you some money. So the next time I need you, you know, you probably can come through if it's convenient. My anxiety left. I started realizing I haven't had a person that I said no to, and they still supported me and they still helped me. That showed me I was a quality friend. See, we have friends that we 24 hour, all there for them, A1, until we tell them no, until we can't do it for them. And then they get all mad, jump up and down, throw these tantrums, and you feeling guilt trip, you not loving yourself, you putting yourself second instead of first, gonna do something that you didn't want to do. And now you mad and you venting and you spazzing and you jumping up and down, throwing these little hissy fits. Why you doing that, sir? Why you just gonna tell him no? But now you gonna complain along the whole way. You should even came. He'll understand. Well, I'm just trying to show him a good person by being ungrateful. I'm just showing him a good person by being bogus. You showing that you're a good person, but you doing something that's against your belief. You know you tired. You know you need to lay down, and you didn't. Big bro, you didn't lay down. You jumped out here, and now you got an attitude because you feel like this man pressured you. He didn't pressure you. You pressured yourself. Because everybody in your life told you, if you're not valuable, you're not worth anything. If you're not performing at your best, then what you doing? So you carry that complex as a kid, as an adolescent, as an adult, and now you're doing this for everybody else. And now you getting mad because they're not doing that for you? That don't make sense. We gotta make that make sense, big bro. Same what we do, men do with these females. They love to jump on these DMs and try to dog out females. Lack of boundaries, sir. Lack of awareness. You put everything you thought it was gonna work because you gave her the money. You did this, you did that. She was bad, but she ain't had no values. She did that one thing, but she ain't had no morals. We look good together, but y'all not healthy. She jumpstarting your trauma. But instead of you being a man recognizing that, you gonna jump on social media and gossip about her, but you gonna dog out? Cause that's what men love to do. A lot of men, y'all do this so much. Y'all discredit females like as if your mama wasn't somebody. You got that from somebody, sir. Your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your first big relationship misled you. Some form way of fashion. You figuring if a girl did something to you, oh, it's her fault. Oh, this and that. Now we go back to milk. If we at a grocery store and you got some milk and you bought it, but you didn't read it because it was expired, it's the store fault for selling it. It's your fault for not reading it. But yet you gonna put a big post out. Oh man, this and that. Lack of accountability. We're not accountable for our own actions. We're not being grown as we should. We said we're grown in every other area because you take care of bills, but you haven't took care of that temper though. That like hot-headed temper you got, big bro? It's giving danger zone. It's giving liability. It's not a good look. Us as men don't hold ourselves and hold each other accountable. We don't check in with each other. We don't see where each other's mental space is. We don't help each other get better though, but we act like we care, then we get in another chat and talk about the person. Yeah, that's credible. Yeah, I can trust you now. That ain't no good. I want you to be better, but I'm laughing at your setbacks. I'm laughing at you struggling. We celebrate everything else when it comes to power moves, all this, but you ain't celebrating this person who been sober for 3 months. You're not celebrating the person for putting down that blunt. You're not celebrating the fact that somebody didn't punch somebody today. They didn't grab that strap. They didn't do nothing wild. They're celebrating their kids. We want to celebrate everything else. We don't celebrate the simple things. We don't work on apologizing. When people say, oh, I got healed. I talked to God about it. I'm healed. We good. Now go apologize to your wife. Go apologize to your husband. Go apologize to that one friend. You know, when ones get to the top or become more successful, they forget about the ones that gave them that car when they were struggling, that paid for their bills when they couldn't, that got them a job that they wasn't qualified for. Message. You forget them. And now you're around the popular people who's there when you made it now. They in chapter 10, but they're chapter 1, them chapter 2 people. You're not hollering at them. You're not reaching out to them. That was the ones that was there for you when you was in jail. They're the ones there for you when you was going through that depression. They wiped your nose when a loved one in your life perished. And you're not acknowledging them because they're not popular. Why? Because you didn't get that many views and likes. We post all these fancy designer places that we at. But what about the stuff that we volunteering? We don't post about the volunteering, the back to school stuff. We post when our kids got good grades, but how can we post this? How about we start focusing on each other's character? Each other's small wins, big wins. This elevation, because we proclaim that we care because it's trending. If you see 100-something people on here, oh yeah, it's bumping, it's jumping. Well, those people that need those 2, 3, 4 likes, they're trying to build up. They're trying to get some credibility. They're just trying to get monetized. They're trying to elevate. If everybody worked together, which we say we do, yeah, we need to work together. But you checking in with the celebrities though, who don't know you, who don't stop and see you. They could care less. They don't respond to y'all comments. Us community, we have, some people have 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. And yet you signed up for that person, paid so you can know about their business. but you're not sharing, you're not liking. Well, I don't comment on people's stuff, but you comment on celebrity stuff. You share all that celebrity gossip. That should say a lot about you. You love drama. Something positive, something uplifting, something soothing? Question mark. We got to start evaluate our morals and our values and our principles. Make sure your verbiage add up. Make sure your attitude add up. Make sure the way you walking like you talking, because a lot of y'all be saying this stuff, but y'all not appreciative. Y'all not thankful. Y'all don't exercise gratitude. And then you wondering why your life is kind of messed up. Because you bitter. Let that grudge go. Let that, sir, old girl ain't coming back. It don't matter how many pastors you talk to. Miss ma'am, stop texting that man. He moved on already. Get your health together now. And then when you get a man, or sir, when you get your girl back in your life, still focus on your goals, your aspiration, who you are. We so irritated, we so bored because we don't want to work on ourselves. Because it's too much. You notice when people in my fitness world, people like working out until they have to work out to failure. Or until they go from 15 minutes to an hour. Until they go from 2 days a week to 4 days a week. Now it's starting to get strenuous. Now you don't want to do it no more. How many of y'all have all these New Year's resolution? I want to make these moves. I want to get this and that. But you have to see the work, the time, the reading, the study. Now you can't Netflix. You can't Hulu. You can't go out clubbing. You got to sit down. You got to sit still. Y'all want your hand out. Welfare system. Want my hand. I want to make these moves because I want it to happen right now. And it's not. You trying to build compound interest in yourself. And all you're doing is you'll put some money in your account and you'll withdraw it. And you wonder why your money is in the same way it was the beginning of this year. Y'all robbing Peter to pay Paul. Y'all complaining, but when I'm looking at y'all posts, there's nothing that you're doing about it. There's nothing. You talk a good game. You put all these scriptures up. You put all these, I'm praying. There's no action though. There's no consistency. You're not rooted in your beliefs. I can't say I want to lose weight and I'm still going to buffets 5 times a week. I can't say I want to save money and I'm spending $30 to $40 on Chipotle every other day. I can't say I want to save on gas and every time somebody need a ride, I'm going to them available. I'm putting myself second. And that's why a lot of y'all kind of irritated, because y'all been second for too long. Y'all been suppressing your emotions for too long. Y'all had to be everybody else. This is why Halloween's so popular. Because guess what? You don't have to be yourself. You can be whoever you wanted to be for that one moment. But some of y'all like that all year round. You're a mentor. You're a big brother. You're a therapist. You're a nanny. You somebody's friend. You somebody's Uber. But you ain't been nobody to yourself. Everybody get the best of you. And when you get home, you got nothing but leftovers. And you irritated because ain't nobody checked on you. You tired, your feet hurt, your back hurt. You can't go from left to right. You can't figure yourself out. And you're wondering, why you screaming and nobody hearing you? You talking and everybody's laughing. You walking in the room and ain't nobody notice you. That's the real things we need to start focusing on. Our fears, our setbacks. Why is your anxiety so high? Why your blood pressure so high? Why do you feel like you have to challenge everybody in every comic section? Why do you feel the need to want to fight people who's trying to give you constructive criticism? Why is it when you hear the truth, you try to call them a narcissist? Why is it the fact that when somebody tell you they don't want to have a relationship with you, now they're a bad parent? Why do you feel the need to want to tell everybody how they should be, and if they don't then follow under your rules, they worthless? Why do you feel like you have to throw everybody away who have a difference of opinion? Why do you get irritated when somebody asks you, about moves you should have made, stuff that you didn't do right? Why do you want to start war, separate, and subdivide so much in your life? Oh, I want peace, but you're stirring up drama all around you. Oh, I want better, but you just accepting worse. I want people to respect me, but you're not respecting you. And y'all have this misconception of how your life should be. Put some time into it. Put some energy, just a little bit. Outside the post. We don't need to know New Year's resolution. Just move in silence. You don't got to tell everybody. You have a good circle. Get you a support base. Get you a spiritual base. Get you a routine. Because your daily routine don't add up with what y'all be professing. Everybody talk a good game. You talk. Get you a podcast. You got all this stuff to talk about. Do something with that. Your survival guide, literally, is within your message. You have no idea. When you start speaking about what you're going through, like me, I'm jumping on these, and I'm going to tell you my vulnerable moments. Moments when I had low self-esteem, when I was codependent, when I had moments when I know who I was, because men don't do that enough. And men think I'm just all indestructible. I had broken moments too. I cried before too. I had setbacks too. I didn't have no support. I was lost at plenty of times. Then I found myself, and I'm showing you and I'm teaching you it's okay. You can lean on me or whoever else. You don't have to feel as though, man, I just got to keep to myself. Well, find you somebody where you don't have to. Let go of this a little bit. Loosen up that grip. Ain't you tired of carrying that weight? Ain't you tired of holding that grudge? Ain't you tired of fighting to get some tears? Ain't you tired of nobody not understanding you? Ain't you tired of not getting no help? Don't you want to relax? Don't you want to sit back? Don't you want to sleep better? Don't you want to just see what it feels like to just relax and don't have people depending on you? Don't you want to say no, but you've been saying yes all this time, and you so mad because everybody want everything from you, but ain't nobody doing for you. Ain't you tired of that? Don't that become overwhelming sometimes? It's hard, and I get it. We focus on everything else, but not our problems, not our solutions, not the steps. We need to go have steps, a routine. We need to get certain things into play. We like each other comments and stuff, whatever, but do we really check in? Some of y'all stay in the same proximity of each other, and y'all still part and partial with helping. I don't trust this person. You don't trust yourself, because if you kept your own word, them goals you will have done. Them aspirations you already do. Those power moves you would have stepped into. Y'all be playing. Y'all be part and partial. The world tell you it's national such and such day, and y'all jump out and do it. But when it comes to something that you need to do with yourself, oh yeah, I'll do it when I get time. I'll do it tomorrow, and tomorrow never come. I'll do it next week. Next week ain't promised. Next week ain't promised. Y'all be fighting these losing battles with these delusions. Y'all let social media tell y'all celebrate somebody who been there for y'all all year round. I don't need social media to tell me to celebrate somebody. I don't need the world to let me know, oh, okay, I need to be there for this person. I'm going to be there for that person anyway, behind the scenes. We pick and choose when we want to uplift somebody, when we want to support somebody. If they've been there for them, get them their flowers while they can still smell them. Don't wait till they're in the box to give them flowers. We celebrate and love when we want to. I don't need the world to remind me, hey, this person been a good person to you. Hey, share this message to somebody who been going through some trouble. Think about somebody outside of yourself. You want to do better. You want people to be there for you, but you being this much to yourself. You giving yourself nothing but teaspoons here and there. Everybody getting the best of you. You ain't being the best of yourself. You're not being the best of yourself. Do better. Evaluate yourself. Reflect on what could you do better. How about you acknowledge the people that you did wrong, that you set up, that you was very emotionally immature with? How about you start doing that? How about you start apologizing to people that you let down that believed in you? How about you start apologizing to yourself for starting all over again 5 years, 6 years later, all over again, because you let your desires override your logic. You let the way you feel override your reality. How about you start doing that? You can't smoke it away. You can't drink it away. You can't gamble it away. We can't jump into pornography and what is it? Every other thing that ones just seem to do. Go to parties. Go here. Go here. All that stuff ain't helping you. Because guess what? You right back here scrolling mindlessly trying to figure out your life. What I need to do different? It's been right in front of you all this time. It's been right in front of you. Look around. You see your house? You see the car you drive? You see your account? Message. Those are the simple things that you can be working on. The fact that you get so upset, that's something you could be working on. The fact that you don't have a routine, that's something you should be working on. That laundry that probably need to be folded, that's something that you could be working on. That deadbeat dude that you shouldn't be talking to, but he just seemed to fit the moment, that's something you should be working on. That girl that only call you when it's payday, that's something you should be working on. Speaking up for yourself and being guilt-free, stop letting people make you feel as though you have to do something for them. You don't have to do anything, but take care of you first. Everybody get the best foods you get at the bottom of the barrel. And you wonder why you hungry. And you wonder why you fatigued. Oh, my headache. Mind your business. Drink your water. Get you something to eat. We don't talk about this stuff, no. So I'm going to keep jumping on here, trigger warning, irritating everybody, because we're going to try the unfiltered truth. I don't care what one think. This is why I don't wait to see who going to hop on, who agree. I could care less. God put it in my heart to start addressing things, that we're going to start flipping tables. Huh? Big business.